Ever feel like there's that one person in your life who just pushes all the wrong buttons? The one who says things you can't believe and acts in ways that make your jaw drop? Well, imagine that person is a professional athlete on a global stage, and they've made it their life's work to get under everyone's skin. That's the reputation of Colby Covington, a figure in the UFC who has become something of a lightning rod for controversy. And while he has his supporters, it's safe to say he's one of the most talked about, and let's be honest, disliked figures in the sport. But here's the kicker: even the most easygoing, universally respected athletes in the game have had enough. We're talking about a guy who embodies humility and sportsmanship. We're talking about Alexander the Great Volkanovski. For those who follow the UFC, you know that Volkanovski is the epitome of class. He's a dominant champion, but he's also known for his respectful demeanor, his genuine kindness, and his focus on the sport itself, not the drama. He's the kind of guy you want to grab a beer with, the one who lets his skills do the talking. So when someone like Volkanovski speaks up, you listen. And when he's asked about the one fighter he can't stand, his answer is immediate and unfiltered. It's not a rival he's faced in the octagon or a competitor who's been disrespectful to him directly. His target is the one and only Colby Covington. It's a response that resonates with so many fans who have watched Covington's antics over the years. This isn't just about a rivalry, it's about a fundamental difference in how they approach their craft and their lives. It's about a line that, for many, has been crossed. Covington's career has been a masterclass in playing the villain. He's made a name for himself by being loud, brash, and unapologetically provocative. He's the kind of character you love to hate, and for a while it worked. It got him attention, title shots, and a reputation as a must-see fighter, for better or worse. But recently, the tide seems to be turning. Following back-to-back losses, the conversation around Covington has shifted. Many fans, who once felt he was just playing a part, are now seeing his actions in a new, more serious light. They've watched him double down on his persona, even when it seems to be costing him more than it's gaining. This brings us to the core of Volkanovski's feelings. As he put it in a recent interview with the Unscripted show, there's a difference between promoting a fight and just being, well, something else entirely. Some of the things he has said, just like, no. There's pushing a fight, and then there are people who are just not good people, and he's one of them, Volkanovski stated. Think about that for a second. This isn't a scripted rivalry. This is a champion, a man who is universally respected, speaking from the heart. He's not doing it for headlines or for attention. He's speaking for so many in the fight community who feel that Covington has gone too far. One of the most notable examples of this was Covington's comments aimed at Leon Edwards' late father during a press conference. It was a moment that sent a shiver through the room and across social media. It was a line that, for many, should never have been crossed. It was a deeply personal, hurtful jab that had nothing to do with fighting and everything to do with cruelty. And it's moments like these that have made Volkanovski's feelings so clear. He's not a man who gets personal. He's not a man who holds grudges. But when someone brings that kind of negativity and disrespect into the sport, it's impossible to ignore. In his candid interview, Volkanovski didn't mince words. One fighter I can't stand. Oh mate, yeah, Colby Covington. I mean, that's an obvious one. It's an easy question, he said with a laugh that held a hint of frustration. He then added a personal message, one that showed just how deeply this sentiment runs. I dare you to come say something to my face, because I'd love to. Talk to you face to face. It's a powerful statement from a man who is the very definition of a professional. It's not about a grudge match or a future fight. It's about a champion standing up for the values of his sport and calling out what he sees as a serious lack of respect. It's a moment that makes you feel a connection to Volkanovski because you're probably thinking the exact same thing. Now, as Covington looks to make his return to the octagon, the question everyone is asking is, who will he face next? He's thrown a few names out there, including Gilbert Burns and even Paddy Pimblett. While the latter seems highly unlikely due to the massive weight difference, the former makes a lot of sense from a competitive standpoint. But regardless of who he fights, the conversation around Covington will always be about more than just his skills inside the cage. It will be about his character, his antics, and the way he's made so many